let's roll. What's up, Steam Deck lovers? Another beautiful day, yeah, or night that is. I'm sitting here looking at some articles, and I found this article here. Said the Steam Deck could be the PS Vita 2 Sony will never give us. Steam Deck could be the perfect for those mourning the PSP and Vita. Says here, for a device with a name that Latins for life, the PlayStation Vita is very dead. In fact, you can only buy new software for it today, thanks to a U-turn from Sony, and even then, it's not exactly easy, with Sony aiming to remove support for credit cards and PAL. Says, so as much as we did love Sony to make a new PSP or Vita 2, it's pretty clear that the company has no such plans for the foreseeable future, but the solution is actually right under your nose, assuming you have the money to make it a reality. And then it says the Steam Deck could be the Vita 2 that Sony refused to give us, especially handy if you still struggling to find a PS5 stock. Okay. Says here, Steam Deck to the rescue. That's the subheading. It says, it is easy to think of Valve Steam Deck as a vehicle for PC gaming, but the lines between PC games and console titles are increasingly blurring. Console exclusive like Gods of War, which is coming to PC, shows that the market is shifting dramatically. Even then, the shift is not as clean the other way around. So traditional mouse control titles, think RTS and puzzle games, may struggle to play well on a console unless specifically developed with controllers in mind. And keep going here. It says here, apparently Sony has registered a PC gaming company, adding further evidence of the company's commitment to computer gaming. If more PlayStation titles come to Steam Deck, then the gamers will get a system that offers everything the Vita did and then some. To underline the point, here's Sony PlayStation indie boss Shuei Yoshida playing Horizon Zero Dawn on the Steam Deck. This is possible, of course, not because Sony has specifically ported it, but because the game has been released on Steam for PC around the world. Says here, and it's not the only previous PlayStation exclusive that will work on the handheld without any modification. Death Stranding, Days Gone, Heavy Rain, Helldiver, and Detroit are all available to buy on Steam right now. I mentioned God of War above, and Uncharted as two been revealed to be in the works, and there's a rumor that Sackboy: A Big Adventure will come soon. Okay, says here, okay, there are some obvious gaps there. There's no Last of Us, Ratchet and Clank, or Gran Turismo, but it's not like every PlayStation franchise made its way to PSP and Vita either. Unfortunately, the Steam Deck as a whole, other console exclusive to fall upon the Xbox. So yes, you may not be able to play Gran Turismo, but you can play Forza Horizon or Gears 5 or whatever exclusive Bethesda put out in the next few years, assuming the Steam Deck hardware keeps up. In the words of Destiny's Child, can you keep up? Anyway, add to this the ridiculous number of old PC games on Steam, and the Vita couldn't dream of competing. On a retro kick recently, I discovered that Little Big Adventure, a game I first beat in 1994, is available in a bundle with a sequel for just $3.19. Says here, and if your game of choice isn't on there, then Valve has said the Steam Deck buyers are free to install Windows. At which point, the whole world of PC gaming is theoretically at your fingertips. While Sony cracks down hard on homebrew for the PSP and Vita, here it's at least an option, if not actually encouraged. Doing a quick Google search, there does seem to be PS Vita emulators out on the internet. But of course, if you don't own and rip actual games yourself, downloading dumb software online would be illegal and is something we would never recommend or encourage. But you know, modders, they gonna do what they want to do. But anyway, says here, of course, if the Steam Deck were made by Sony, buyers would have to pay for storage at inflated prices, as the company has a history of insisting buyers use its own proprietary memory cards. At the time of writing, a third-party Vita compatible 16GB memory card costs nearly $50 on Amazon. A used 64 gigs official Vita memory card can sell for $130 on eBay. The Steam Deck, meanwhile, is compatible with micro SD cards, and a 256 gig one will set you back around $30. That said, it's a dangerous game discussing the Steam Deck in terms of value. Given the base unit cost $399, the Vita, even at launch, was just $250. But if you really want a portable PlayStation experience in 2022, then that extra $149 looks worth paying, and then some. And that is the end of the article. Yeah, so according to this title, the Steam Deck is the PlayStation Vita 2 that Sony never gave their fans. But then at the same time, you can find PlayStation games on the Steam store. And they showed Horizon Zero Dawn running on the Steam Deck. So yeah, and then Sony at the same time, they're looking to put some of their games on PC. So and then Sony in turn, you know, like on like with the PlayStation 3 and the PSP and the Vita, you know, you can't use credit cards no more. You know, you can only use those little cards, gift cards that you buy in the say Safeway, Walmart, Target. You know, that got like $25 or $50 on it. You can use those to buy games. But as far as like using a credit card, you know, that lets you know that they're trying to move away from the PSP, the Vita, and also the PS3. So it doesn't look like Sony's gonna make a Vita. It doesn't look like it, you know. Or even if one is in the works, you know, remains to be seen. But right now, the Steam Deck is like picking up where Sony left off, you know. But the Steam Deck comes with its own library, and then the developers, they're saying that they couldn't find a game that the Steam Deck couldn't run. And then the developers now, they have access now to the anti-cheat software. So Yeah, it's gonna be hard to the Steam Deck right now got the biggest handheld launch ever, 50,000 plus games. Yeah, let that sink in. 50,000 plus games at ready to play on the go with that device. Yeah. Yeah, so Valve got to do their due diligence right now. Mm. Yeah. No, I mean Sony putting their games on PC, so why? I mean, why even bother with a PlayStation Vita 2? Why even bother? No, you got the Steam Deck now to deal with. Yeah, yeah. Valve is just moving right along right now. Mm. This was a good article too. Speaking of which, you know, which I will leave a link in the description box with this video. And yeah, the Steam Deck now is picking up steam. You know, some people already got the reserved theirs already. But you best believe there will be more people trying to get their hands on this device. You know? Yeah. Here, yeah, Valve got their work cut out for them though with this Steam Deck. You know, they just got to get that infrastructure right, and that's it. Then the rest will take care of itself. They're having a Steam World Conference. I think in about 2 days I think. You know, where the developers, it's about showing off the Steam Deck, and Valve will be talking to the developers about the Steam Deck, and then you know, the developers will ask their questions about it. But at the same time, that Steam World Conference, it's all about building relationships, you know, and try to get more developers to make games for the Steam Deck. Yeah. It's a shame the Vita went down, but the Steam Deck is going to pick up where the Vita left off and go from there. Yep, so I mean, you can play. What the article says, you can what? You may not, but it says you may not be able to play Gran Turismo, but you can play Forza Horizon or Gears 5, whatever exclusive Bethesda puts out in the next few years. Yeah, playing PC games on the go, man. I don't see how people are gonna. I don't see how you're gonna compete with the Steam Deck. I don't see how you're gonna compete with it. You know, like based on the library of games that it got at its available on day one. How do you compete with 50,000 games for a handheld device? It's gonna be tough to compete with that thing, man. 50,000? Yeah. Yeah, Valve did their homework, man. But they still gotta keep working on that infrastructure and then go from there, you know. But 50,000? Yeah. 50,000 is it's a lot of games, man. Sorry, Vita fans. Sorry it had to end that way. But at least you got your PlayStation to still play. You know? And Sony got a huge base when it comes to the PlayStation, so all is not lost. But as far as handheld goes right now, it's all about that Steam Deck, man. 50,000 games, and the developers say they can't find a game that the Steam Deck couldn't run. That's a bold statement. Yeah, that is a bold statement. 50,000. And not only that, the Steam Deck is in three it comes in three different forms, as far as like hard drive size is concerned, memory size, So yeah, get your wallets ready for this one, for the Steam Deck, Valve, like I said before, Valve must have saw an opening with the Steam Deck and they saw an opening for it, a handheld PC on the market, and just went for it and did not look back, But good thing, with Microsoft, Phil Spencer, they when they like they said, Sony and Microsoft, Sony and Nintendo is not our competitors, and it wasn't a diss or a shot at Sony and Nintendo. It was to put Sony and Nintendo on their toes, because Microsoft knew that there are other competitors out there, who got the money and the funding. So good thing Microsoft had built the Game Pass, and yeah, and then went from there, Good thing they looked down the road and saw what was coming. They must have knew Valve was gonna do something. They probably knew. So they probably decided to build Game Pass and get it over with, Yeah. And then out of nowhere, here comes Valve with the Steam Deck. Playing all kind of PC games on the go. System Shock. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be worth it, having a PC on the go, You got your Xbox to play, and your little mini PC to play. Your gaming needs are covered. Yep. Yeah, man. Valve did their homework, so yeah. This Steam Deck is real, man. Anyway, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to leave a link in the description box with this video and this article, so y'all can enjoy. Nice talking to you people again. Chris, still a Star Wars and Star Trek thing. Bored, dark side. Come on. Peace.